Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. Last time we finished saving the Citadel Council from the Cerberus plot, and we are working our way around the Citadel, wrapping up some side quests, getting some more side quests, and this officer here, Officer Knowles, just flagged us down.
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Okay.
I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel.
All
if
right.
you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright. Okay, just Liara there at this point. There is a nurse in the... Okay, that's the Batarian who's ill. Arya, Joker, and Cortez in the lower bar. Spectre terminal. Alright. Nothing else just yet. I will do a quick check-in with Liara. But I do want to get back onto the Normandy to start to do some more stuff.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay. Nothing new major in terms of conversations with her. See if her dad is still at Apollo's cafe. She doesn't appear to be. I still don't know what happened to Matriarch Theta. Oh god, another thing. Alright, god. There are so many things to find. Just verify. Okay. Sometimes if you get something before you get the prompt, it'll let you do stuff. There's my fast travel. Okay. So I think what we'll do, we'll go to Bryson's lab. Do the next little bit of Leviathan so that we open up that. It's so tempting to just rush through Leviathan because it is such a narrative-centric DLC, but I really do like extending it throughout the game as much as I can. Same thing with the Citadel DLC, which honestly we may get access to after this. I think that the Citadel attack was the impetus for that. Might be wrong, but I think it was.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Mm-hmm.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Perfect. Sweet. That looks good. As there's obviously
It's been here the whole time.
something.
Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But is Leviathan an ally?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Alright. Search the lab for clues. Gotta love it.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
That's terrifying, to say the least. Absolutely terrifying. Energy emissions test, artifact P3X118, Hadley, Derek. Initial tests, artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions, no gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests, artifact does not react to application of various stimuli, internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Ooh. So, seeing a bit of that.
For energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
I agree. But that really shows the influence of the indoctrination at work. Yep, still got our little husk head there.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Okay. Let's see here. Always good to check outside as well, just to be sure. Mostly because there's always the possibility of finding collectibles. Nope, nothing. Alright, fine. Okay, there's our bit of Sovereign. Ultimately, what we're trying to find is something that will lead us to Bryson's daughter.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However,
Yep.
records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth
Right.
a look.
Yeah, I'd say so. I love that little bit where she goes into describing the enemy in the in-game version of World of Warcraft.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
Okay.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
All right.
Anne was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
And it seems like she's in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Agreed. Sweet. Did I get more money? No. I'm so close to being able to get the sniper rifle I want.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Yep. Alright, what can we find? Task Force Aurora, current travel requisitions. Project Basilisk, Team Leader Garneau Alex. Transport MSV Kirkwall. Project Scarab, Team Leader Anne Bryson. Transport is the MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more from final specifications.
Alright.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Okay.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Hopefully. I'm gonna keep looking at stuff, though.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Okay.
There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
There we are.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay.
Indeed.
Can rule out the relay system.
Alright. Let's take a look at the Requisitions Locker, then.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Oh, come on. Drawer.
Access card for the Requisitions Locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Perfect.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Alright. Missing
Wind
equipment.
protection gear. Water recycling equipment.
Well. That could be useful.
Didn't need an environmental suit.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Perfect. See if there's anything else I can get from going over here again. And another quick check upstairs. I feel like I should have more filters on there. Oh, there we go.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Okay. Fine, you're basically telling me that I don't need all these other filters. Look at the ship schematics.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
And
Based
there
on
we
the
go.
data, only one system remains viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Alright. And we're not going to do that just yet. But I do like having that little startup of what we're doing. The big things now, we're going to do a big old debrief with the crew after everything on the Citadel, because there was a lot that happened on the Citadel. Should also have a lot of mail. And then it'll be some deciding what we want to do next. Might end up just doing some more planet scanning, trying to pick stuff up. Might be going and doing Omega.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
You know him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I don't know if Anderson has actually mentioned Grayson. Because everything that Anderson's talking about happens in the novels. So, interesting.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Alright.
I'm scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your
Excellent.
progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Good.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
I won't fail you.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Alright.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Alright.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Alright. A lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. Let me just verify. Okay, no one else to talk to there. And that Asari High Command thing is what I should have done technically before going too far into Leviathan.
That's crap. Katina made a deal with the devil. You got what you deserved.
You two. You two. I don't know what to do with you two.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Absolutely, Samantha.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Alright. That is definitely a good idea.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Perfect. I'd say that sounds pretty dang good. Check our messages, because I'm sure we have a lot. Okay. Whole lot of stuff. Go in order. Priority shore leave. From Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their bests. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Admiral Hackett. So that is that's the impetus for the Citadel DLC. We will not do that just yet. That one I know we won't do yet. And here is Kai Lang's dossier from Admiral Hackett. So, the Alliance records, Kai Lang Kai. He was enlisted on November 14th, 2172. He was 16. He faked his credentials. Terminus Systems in 2172. Exodus Cluster in 2173. Patrol and Reconnaissance reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid of Antinion in 74, recommended for the System Alliance medal. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. And then he was dishonorably discharged later that year and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. And then his Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. Alright, then we got James. Hey, Commander, just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Vega. Derlish Mole from Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard, Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information. The only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. Oh boy. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I'd admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I've forwarded information on his last known location in the Spectre office at the Citadel. Regards, Primac Victus. Lots of stuff. Oh my goodness. Then Alliance News Network alert on Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed in its attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers of the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Pardon me. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Okay. Oh! Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. I've never actually paid attention to this one, but that is the other survivor from Pragia who we met during Jack's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2. Very cool. Then, all right, from Jack, speak of the devil, the students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack. Then, from Allers, the networks are going wall-to-wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Diana. Right? Then from Trainer Commander. Thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. And that is everything. A lot of mail. Holy crap. Alright. So, just take a look at everything we have here. So, we have the Volus Ambassador on the Citadel. We have the Citadel DLC. We have Array to get the ex-Cerberus scientists. We have the distress signal on Masana. That's the Asari High Command. Priority Perseus Vale. That's going to speak with the Quarians. Then we have target jamming technology. Batarian codes, the Wounded Batarian, Code of the Ancients on Dakuna, Cerberus Turian poison, the chemical treatment, the Rings of Elune and the Selayan Nebula, Reaper code fragments. That one we will have to, I know for that one we have to go a ways into everything with the Quarians for. Cerberus Ciphers, I believe, is the ex-Cerberus scientists. We have the Omega DLC, heating unit stabilizers, then Leviathan. Oh man, we have so much to do. Alright, got rid of that too. So, because I know we have people who want to talk to us, well, actually, you know what? First, we'll just do a general debrief with folks. At least a couple of folks. We'll get Liara and Garrus at least. Probably, actually, Edie probably has some stuff to say at this point as well. So, just do a quick little bit of debriefing, because I still don't know what direction I want to go. Oh, hey, Garrus.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
No.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
It doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Kaidan didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
I just realized that I completely forgot to leave the Citadel in a manner that allowed me to talk to Kaidan. I hope that I haven't lost the ability to do that now. So, we will be going back down to the Citadel next episode. That is already a given.
I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Oh, Liara. You sneaky, sneaky one. See if I have anything? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Okay. Volus Intelligent upgrades. Power damage or health bonus. I'm gonna do power damage this time. My health is pretty dang solid.
It's good to see you.
Oh, nothing? Alright, fine. I'll check that at a later time. But Okay. I feel like a dingus right now, having forgotten to do that. So, we'll quickly check in with Edie, just because I'm pretty sure she will have some stuff to say at this point. Oh. Okay. Go down to talk to Dr. Chakwas as well. Yeah, a lot of talk in this episode. Very much the nature of the beast with these games.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Oh, Edie. Oh, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
A very interesting question. Because obviously at this point we've had multiple various examples of it in the Geth and in Edie, and frankly the Reapers. I would say whatever it wants to be. I mean, it depends. This is where it gets in. It depends. Where does it become life when it gains sentience, or is the synthetic is the virtual intelligence also considered synthetic life? Because a virtual intelligence, I would say the job it's designed for. An artificial intelligence, I would say whatever it wants to be.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
There is more to organics.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
I am always intrigued by that question of hers, because it really comes down to the virtual intelligence versus artificial intelligence. But yeah, let's
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just going to put myself here for now, because we need to go back down to the Citadel at the start of next episode, so we will do that next time, and we'll cut off the episode here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.